What's up, guys? We're back with another one of these Connecticut triaxles. They're just flowing right out of that state, coming over here to us at Jared's Polishing over in Albany, New York. We are knocking them out. So this is a 2016 Pete, beautiful 389, really nice ride. This video I'm going to try to focus on more of the talking. I don't think you guys really want to watch us grind metal with music in the background. We might do a little bit of that, but I'm going to try to focus on talking to you guys and showing you a little bit more of what we're going to do. So, of course, we've talked about it before. The camera makes this look a lot better than it actually is, so I'm going to try to show you some of that. It has a ton of scratches. Looks like some tree branches got it pretty good here. Down here, you know, you can hear that, how grainy that is. And the metal itself has a ton of grain in it. So we're gonna rip this thing down, we're gonna sand it down. Again, if you want that superior shine, you need to sand everything. So, we got Nick popping lug nut caps. This truck doesn't have Durabrites on it, so we're gonna sand and polish the wheels. Chris is getting set up. What do you got going on, Chris?
Oh, you know, just getting set up, waiting for you to finish the video.
Trying to keep it quiet in here. He's gonna start sanding on this side. Pretty, you know, mud splatters, all stained up again. Got these, you know, scratches running down the whole body. And again, with the rough bottom rail there. So we're gonna go through, probably gonna hit this, what are we gonna do, 600 on this? Just a nice heavy rotary 600.
Yeah. That
should get it. We'll probably do the gate with some 320. You know, at our shop we'll polish all this stuff, fenders, tanks, step grates, all the stainless. This is actually a hybrid body, so it has a steel front, which is actually pretty nice, and it's color matched. I like that. Grill's in pretty good shape, a couple scratches, but we'll get it taken care of. Gonna use all the Zephyr products on this. Gonna knock it out this week. So I'll be back shortly with some more updates, and we'll go from there. All right, so since we spoke this morning, we had a bunch of loose parts show up over here. Nick was working on some of that stuff. I think yeah, it's blocked that way. There's a lift over there. So we'll go around this way. It's Monday, so I was dealing with some phone calls and getting some products ordered. So working on the wheels. Well, Chris got a good jump on the sanding. Doing the gate, since it's pretty beat up, we're gonna be hitting the gate with some 320 and 600. This side is fully sanded with the 600. Got all that grain out. Don't look good. I'm gonna get to cutting once I'm done with that last wheel over there. Just keep rolling with it. What do you think, Chris?
Should come out good. A little more sanding. I'm sick.
Don't get in his face. I think he's got AIDS. So.
Oh, AIDS.
But, yeah, getting it done. All right, it's the start of day 2. We're at it here at the shop. Give you a little update with this truck. So Chris has already wrapped his way around. The whole other side is sanded. He started working on this side yesterday afternoon. Again, we're just doing the heavy 6 on this. The gate, we did 320 and then 6. It has a ton of rock chips in it. See them rock chips? You're not gonna sand that out. And I don't recommend sanding that stuff out, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna warp this metal, and it's gonna look wavy when you try to polish it. You're better off leaving these chips in there. If, you know, some of them do sand out because they're not as deep, but any of the deeper ones, you're just gonna want to leave in there because they're almost gonna disappear once it's polished. So I did start cutting out this side, and if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know that the primary cut on these big surfaces is always pretty messy. I mean, there's rouge packed in there, there's buff lines. You're gonna see all that stuff, especially on this first cut. You're just cutting so heavy to try to get all that sand mark out. You're gonna kind of leave a mess behind. You can see all that. So I'm halfway up on this side. Yesterday, Mondays always seem like we're catching up. Always catching up on phone calls from the weekend and just going over things. We came in Friday, we didn't end up cleaning the shop. So yesterday we came in, we cleaned the shop and got it all ready to go for this dump truck to get working on that. So last week I made a video about a dump trailer polish job. Well, the video, it didn't pan out. I ended up not getting a key point of that video filmed, which would be the reveal. I'd hate to post a video where you guys watch us polish something and then I don't show you the final product. So I really messed up on that one and didn't get that final reveal. So we ended up, I'm gonna scratch that video. I got this triaxle we're making this video on, and wait until you see next week's project, because I'm sure there's some of you out there saying, Jared only does these show triaxles. Well, wait until you see the triaxle next week. It's a beautiful truck, but the aluminum is not beautiful. It's gonna need lots of heavy sanding, so I'm looking forward to showing you guys that. But anyways, back to the story about the dump trailer. I ended up having a hell of a time trying to get the dump trailer in here. We got 5 inches of snow that morning when I needed to back the dump trailer in so we could start working on it. And we have this truck here. It's an old International single axle. I call it the yard jockey. We use that to get things in. We ended up getting that thing stuck. Okay, we didn't do anything. I got it stuck, and it was a heck of a time. Ended up popping a tire off of it. So I'm gonna back that thing into the empty bay over here so I can start warming up and I can get the tire fixed on it. I don't own the yard jockey and I don't own this shop. I rent it from a real good landlord. He lets me use the yard jockey and obviously rent this shop. So we popped the tire off. It's my responsibility to fix it and to get it right. So I'm gonna back that in. I'll go show you the yard jockey. It's cold out. Still dark out here. There she is in all her glory. So, little single axle. I didn't do my pre-trip when I tried to move that dump trailer. Obviously the inside tire here was pretty low on air, or already off. So it popped off the bead. I'm gonna fire her up so it can start airing up. This thing, hold on, I gotta open the hood. She loses her prime, so you gotta give her a little snort of the magic juice. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. I'm gonna get the cap off of this thing. There we go. Get the magic juice going here. Oh yeah. So, see if she fires up. A little cold start action for you guys. All right, that was a fail. We're gonna try a little more juice. Sounded like she was gonna go. I mean, it is cold out. And obviously the batteries don't sound the healthiest, but it's the yard jockey. What do you want? Well, I guess that's gonna wait. I'll get the battery charger out here, get her charging up. Till then, just gonna have to wait. Was really hoping to get that in, because it's kind of just beached over here on the side of the building. Because again, we couldn't really move it because there was so much snow. So we'll get the battery charger going on it, and then we'll get it in here. Till then, it's gonna sit out there. It's not like it's a commodity really around here. It rarely gets used, but again, it's my responsibility to get it fixed. So we're gonna get it fixed and back underway. The guys will be here any minute, and we'll just work on this for now. We got these loose parts, these tanks and stuff. We're gonna start. We try to slide in some loose parts while we're working on some of these big jobs. If somebody's looking to get loose things done, because usually there's enough time or whatever, guys, where we can do a couple things while we're doing the big projects. So, all right, we'll touch base in a bit. Well, the yard jockey failed us. I couldn't get it going. We got some wicked cold temps, and it's just gonna get worse towards the end of the week with these temperatures up here in Albany. So that's gonna wait. Not a big deal, not like it's in any necessity, but I was informed that it's gonna be going to the mechanic shop to get the Why Ever It Loses Prime fixed. So that'll be nice. At least it'll start without the ether. But in the meantime, we've been working on the dump truck. Got to still go through. Still got a couple steps to go. This is all just cut. We got to start getting some more of the detail work going. Corners and whatnot. That's going to be stuff on the agenda today. Obviously, this is a mess right now. Just the cut. Got a little section up there to finish cutting out, still sanded, and a little section up in the front around the steps. But, you know, that's just your primary cut. That's gonna look really good when it's done. So that's the game plan for today. Go through, get this thing finished, cut out, and start working on the secondary cut and the coloring process. And we'll see where we're at the end of the day. Nick got all the stainless steel done and the chrome. You know, he did the mirrors, stacks. I actually cut the grill out yesterday. This is just the cut. So you got some deep rock chips in her. And again, just like on that gate, you don't want to sand that stuff out if they're too deep, because you'll end up warping the grill and it'll look worse than if you just left that little rock chip in there. So we're gonna get back to it, and we'll touch base soon. What's up, guys? We're back with the dump truck here. It's the last day working on this. Just gonna do the final once over. I don't want to show you the body yet. It's looking pretty good. I can't wait to get it outside, you know, get the final wipe down. I want to show you. Look at the dust on this fender. So we're gonna get this thing blown down and fully wiped off. I mean, ready? That's just a week being in here. The dust that flies around is definitely a lot. I will show you this grill though. Not bad. Pretty glossy. So we're gonna get it wiped down. We're gonna get it outside. It really came out nice. Again, we polished pretty much every single piece to this thing, but we did polish every piece to it. A couple things I want to touch up, wipe down. We'll get it ready to go. Outside right now, it is crazy wind gust with. It's supposed to get down to like -10 tonight. So it should be fun getting it outside and doing some filming. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.